The other day I went to Target, bought a new shirt, so I figured I'd share it with you. And speaking of buying things, why don't we talk? You know what? I want to show you our next item. It's a blender. This is actually the Hamilton Beach 10-speed blender, and it's really made extremely well. Hamilton Beach has been around for a long time, and they really know how to make a good product. Now, you may have a blender in your house, and you may not. Now, this can address both of them. I'll give you my example first. I did not have a blender in my kitchen. Matter of fact, this is my kitchen. And I wanted to start getting healthy, because from what I heard, there are rumors out there that we need fruits and vegetables. You've heard this? No? Yes? Yeah. Okay. Well, I thought I was getting my vegetables from, the lettuce and tomatoes in between the buns with my burger. And from what I understand, that's just not enough. So what I did is I started getting vegetables and fruits and just throwing them right in my blender. Yes, you've heard of this before, juicers or smoothies or something like that. And it really works. It's very simple. You chop up whatever you need. I do cucumbers, tomatoes, fruits. I mean, I throw, my own little recipes in there. As a matter of fact, there's lots of recipes online you can get for smoothies and juicers, and this blender does it absolutely perfectly. 10 speeds, and that's kind of a significant factor too, and I'll tell you about that in a little bit. It's very sturdily made. Okay, very sturdy. It's got the base is insulated, very well made, and the jar here, the container, very thick, solid. It's washing machine, dishwash. Don't put this in the washing machine. It'll make lots of noise. It's dishwasher compatible. You can use it, pretty much in your dishwasher, or you can, scrub it up in the sink if you'd like. It's very sturdy. And if you look right here, they even give you measurements. Okay, it's a tapered container here, and on this side it tells you the milliliters. Again, it's making things simple for you. And this side is actually serving sizes. Okay, so if you're making your juices and smoothies and things like that, that's great. And it helps you out, as far as the ingredients that you need to put in here. And just, the lid comes off, comes apart. Again, very easy to wash and to work with. Now, just like everything else, okay, there's a nice angel on one side, and then there's the naughty angel on that side. Okay, this can also make milkshakes. Yeah, you don't need milkshakes in the 4 food groups. Actually, the dairy is is one of those food groups, but nonetheless, this makes tremendous milkshakes. Here's a recipe for you. Write this down. Ice cream, milk, little vanilla extract. That's it. I'm done. Put it in here, push the buttons. Now let's go to the buttons again. This is really interesting. Again, Hamilton Beach is really making things easier for people in the kitchen. They know we don't want a lot of work in there. So the less work, the easier it is, the better we like cooking and preparing things for our families and ourselves. Now these buttons, it's a 10-speed, and that includes the high and the low. And the bottom, if you see here, it says puree, crumb, chop, and you can do lots of things. Obviously with nuts and things, you can chop them. But on the top, it gives you an idea as to what to use these different settings for. Now you'll see there's a button for smoothie, and there's a button for milkshake. There's a milkshake button. What other appliance in your kitchen has a milkshake button? It's very rare that you have something like that. Well, this is going to do it. And that's another thing. If your family sits around, let's say on Sunday nights, you're watching a movie, and commercial break comes on, mom, dad, or somebody disappears to the kitchen. Kids don't even worry about it. They don't think twice about it. They hear, a little bit of buzzing, a little bit of scampering around. They don't think twice about it. Well, whoever they're watching, whatever celebrity or star or minion or Iron Man or whatever they're watching on TV, will pale in comparison to you when you bring out a tray of milkshakes for those kids. That movie will disappear, and you will be the biggest celebrity in that house on that night. I will almost guarantee it. I've tried this, okay? It really, really works. And again, cleaning is very easy. And the people who do have blenders and you want to upgrade, this would be a great upgrade. The Hamilton Beach, it's 10-speed. It's quiet, and it really, really does the job. And it's actually become a necessity. My mom does not have, or she did not have, a blender when I went home to visit her. And I said, "Hey, Mom, I need a blender. I want to, make some smoothies." She said, "Well, I don't have a blender." And she cooks. She just didn't need a blender. Well, okay, there's no necessity there, right? That's wrong. No, because I said, you know what, I'm going to buy one. I bought one. In fact, I bought this one for Mom and used it for myself. Went back. Well, now she's using it for preparing meals, and it's become a necessity for her. So, and that's how it works. It's almost like, if you remember how cell phones were before we had cell phones. We got by. It was fine. Payphones, dial up, or touch tone, whatever. But then we got cell phones, and try to go back without cell phones. It's not going to happen. I think that's the case with this blender as well. Although you can't make calls on it. The reception is terrible. Hello, hello, yeah. Hello. I can't get reception. Outside of that, it really does the job. If you want to call me right now, talk to me about it. If you want some questions, by all means, give us a call. We'll get you on the payment plan. We can get you on a 3-payment plan for this item. And act now. It's you really, if you want that necessity in your kitchen, you're looking at it. It's the Hamilton Beach 10-speed blender. My name is Chris Leary. Thanks for watching my audition.